So we've got ourselves another evolution. It is Lucky Sevens. So we've got a max overall of 91, 89 pace, 92 defending, 69 shooting. So it is more of a defensive player, I can imagine, more midfield as such. You've got a max 4-star skiller, 7 playstyles, and a maximum of 2 playstyle pluses here. So it will take somebody from a 91 to a 95, so it is just a simple 4 upgrade. By the looks of it, you got a bit of pace, passing, dribbling, defending, and also physicality. And by the looks of it, we're going to get... What are we getting playstyle plus-wise? We're getting intercepts and... Is that it? Did we just get 1? No, surely. Surely we get 2 from this. If it's got a max of 2, I don't see why... What are we getting? Let's have a look. So, he's got none. What? I'm so confused on that one. So, actually, we're getting we're getting first touch and press proven. Or am I clicking on the wrong one? Hold on. Because sometimes they go a bit funny when you click on, and now I've broke the game entirely. Right, let's go check Footbin, because that's not working. We get first touch and press proven, yeah. So, I don't know where the intercept came from, but could be just me. So, in terms of what we can actually go with... Apparently nobody. Fantastic. Why is everything not working straight away? So let's go over to Footwiz, because normally they are pretty up on it. So, even better. They're not on it. So apparently we've got to wait a little bit. So whilst we wait for that to happen, obviously from this look then, it's that one. I think it's because you've got to change it. That's the problem. It doesn't actually show the normal player. So actually... Oh, so... Where's the 91 that I read out? Oh, so the super... Oh. No, that... Oh, okay, yeah, that's... Why has it got max 2 defending? So it's totally different. So you've got a max 88 overall, 89 pace, 91 dribbling, 89 physical, 8 play styles, and 2 play style pluses as normal. And you get the press proven and first touch. For this evolution, you have got 3 games winning 2, 3 games winning 2, conceding 1 goal or less, so 6 in total, and then win 5 matches... Play 4 rivals or champs. So what were we looking at? 6. We're looking at 11 matches, assisting 5 goals with your Evo. So you got 11 matches at a minimum to get this done. So it would take someone like, for instance, my Evolution Martinez into a lovely 95 with their double play style plus. And stat-wise then, so what are we looking at stat-wise? So we got him, so you get everything upgraded. Okay, so you get 91 pace, so you're getting what? 7 pace. You're getting... Oh, I'm going to wait for something because I'm not working all that out. Let's see. I don't think Footbin have it straight away. In fact, no, they do. So you've got 7 pace, 7 shooting. Oh. Well, that explains the Lucky 7 then, to be honest. So it's a 7 upgrade. We still haven't got anything from these yet. So we'll continue to wait. Probably just have to pause it until they've gone. You have got icons that can go in this as well. So you could make a 94 Torres. Press proven, first touch, and finesse. I mean, that's not the worst in the world, to be fair to him. And I think everybody got that one. I want to say, was that the free one that we got? Obviously, when it comes to normal cards, you can make a 95 Bruno. I mean, it's not a terrible one again, to be honest. The pace-wise is going to be a little bit lacking. What was Torres' stats? 96, 94, 92. I mean, you know what? That really isn't terrible for a very free Torres. Is there anybody else? You obviously could put the FOF cards in here as well if you really wanted to. So if obviously you've not finished any of them, that's going to work. It won't work for the evolution though. If you change it from the FOF, if it's like one of these evolutions, it won't change at all. Dominica's going into a 92. So there's going to be multiple options that we can have a look at, hopefully in a moment. But we are still waiting for Footbin to actually catch up. But I'd be very interested to see what other options we could go with here, because there's only going to be so many, and I'm trying to think of, is there anybody that comes to mind that's 88 rated that there's no point going that far, that could be worth there, because Torres is what's coming to my mind at the minute, and I'm just thinking, is there anybody else on that level? So Footbin have got an updated list now. We can't quite see the normal version, but we can show players. So we've got Bruno, we've got Berbatov, not looking terrible, but he does have just the 2 playstyle pluses there. Jimenez as a 95, it's not a terrible option as well. We have a couple of the gold cards, obviously just normal 88s will go into this. We have got some icons. Gerrard into a 95. It's not terrible, but we do get a free Gerrard. We get a 95 Rooney. Oh my god, yeah. Again, it's a 4-star freestyle though. So do we get any playstyle plus from this? Playstyle plus weak foot. We get no skill move or weak foot upgrade. That's a shame because that would have been a really nice one. Just to add that extra. So what's Torres's weak foot and skill move? We've got him at a 4-4, so that's still respectable. Rooney, I think that's going to be the biggest letdown, is the 4-3. You've got Michael Owen at a 4-3. Got a cheeky Rio at 95. Very heavy on the icons, if you've not assumed. Frank Ribery is going to be a great shout, in fact. It's a shame that they haven't got a shooting one for him, but in terms of a wing, getting that upgrade, that's not going to be bad if you've been holding on to him. Varane's not a bad shout, even though he does have... what does he have? What's his other card? He has... I don't know if he's had one since. He's obviously had the birthday. Oh, so yeah, I mean, it's a big upgrade for him. Same as Rudiger. Valverde is always going to be nice. 4-3, though, to begin with. You then got a bit further down. Got a Mobley. That'll be the FOF. Oh, no, that's the Winter Wildcard version. Then if we keep going, Martinez is a 95. It's a shame that his 97's quite cheap in comparison. Isaac's not going to be a bad shout, to be fair. He's a relatively good striker, and he's already got a double play star plus, meaning he gets the quadruple. That's probably the only thing with Torres, that he doesn't get that quadruple play star plus, whereas some definitely will. You've got CR7 going to a 95 again. Jota is, Trent is. There's going to be a good pool of players in this, so it will be interesting to see what the Footwiz kind of 3 is going to be. Is it going to have it in here yet? It's a shame because they have it, whereas I don't think Footbin's going to have the popular vote just yet. Have we got these 7? I don't think they're going to be here just yet. So I'm kind of want it on so I can see on the players here, but that seems to be broken. So if we were to go onto the next page, because there's loads of 95s, but obviously with all the specials that we've had, there's bound to be a crazy amount of 88s that you can put into this. There's not too many major requirements as well, which is nice. Philly Foden can go in there. It's a 3-star, 4-star. Was he really a 3-4 to begin with? Kvaratskhelia is not going to be a terrible one. I know he does have that path to glory, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that one's gone a little bit more expensive now due to the fact that that they actually went through. So that's going to be a big one. You got João Felix as an ice version. Okay, yeah, of course you're going to have Rudiger, Ramos, and also Tomori in there. You could have Militao. You got Ian Rush. Got a cheeky Bellingham as a 95. They've done well with this one. I think the upgrade is considerable as well. When you look at the stats, they may not be through the roof, but I mean, if you're not gonna, well, there's a lot of people that have probably not got the 97 Bellingham, or gonna have to wait until Footies to be able to get him through. You got a La Liga Player of the Month there, so I'd definitely be having a look at a lot of these cards that can be done pretty well. Van Persie being another one as well. I really want to see what okay, there we go. We got the vision here. So if we're looking, anybody that jumps out at you, because you've got the first touch and you've got the press proven. It's kind of a middle ground. Like, you could use it anywhere as such, but it will all depend on what playstyle pluses you've got prior to that. Like a centre back, you're gonna need Saliba at the minimum with Anticipate for that to be worth it, because obviously his other version, his 97, is majorly expensive. I don't know how expensive his team of the season actually is. Ramos's ice might not be a bad card, to be fair to it. If you keep further going down, Rapino's there. You've obviously got Francescoli. You got Trezeguet. It's a solid amount of cards at 88. You forget truly how many 88s are in this game, and then you double it down with the 87. So there is a lot. Now, the one comparison I wanted to make is, I'm hoping it lets me do this, is if I go into the 87 Torres, what is the difference between this one and then obviously the 94 that he's already got? So you've got one less pace, one more shooting, passing's 2 more, same dribbling, defending don't care, and then he's got a bit of physicality. And he's a 4-4 compared to a 4-5. He does have the rapid plus and the finesse shot, whereas we've just got the finesse shot for the 94. But, I mean, the difference in price, like you got 418, granted, he's not necessarily the most expensive card in the world. For a free objective that you've done or potentially have done, into then getting the evolution for free as well, I really don't think it's terrible. I kind of want to see this popular vote before we finish, though, because I do think it's going to be one of them ones you're just picking your club, to be honest. I don't think there's one that stands out from an 88 where I'm like, that's going to be a considerable upgrade that I'm like, yes, that's going to take him to the next level. But it most definitely is a decent one up there. So we keep going. Hopefully it will show us one eventually. So we'll wait for the popular just to see what people are searching for that one, because there might be somebody deep down in there that I'm not even thinking about, and there's kind of everybody screaming at me. But from the 88s, there's multiple choices, to be honest. There isn't just one. Like, you could happily go with a Rejo if you've not done the SBC. You could easily go with a Militao, a Goretzka. You could go with a Ramos, a Rudiger, and they wouldn't necessarily be the worst options you could go for. So as we can't see anything from Footwiz still, you can kind of just see the emblems now of kind of cards coming through. I knew full well that CR7 was going to be up there. Like that, it's always him. You've got Ribery as well, I think is a no-brainer. In terms of that card, how much is he coming in? Extinct at 130. I mean, it's a big upgrade for him. I think that personally for me would be one of the better shouts that you could go for, just because he hasn't had anything. Now it doesn't mean that he won't get anything, but we've had the mini release today. Obviously we've got Sador from the SBC, Zambrotta, Puyol, Bobby. You've got Cole, you've got Kessler or Keebler, Sanchez. So the likely chance of him coming anytime soon isn't as high. Whereas then you like Crouch, Rio, Valverde, even got Xerxes if you really wanted to. Bellingham obviously being the shout as well, and Isaac right at the end there. So I do think when we're looking at there, I think they're going to be the best shouts to go with. Eventually when you go to this popular evolution, it will have kind of that lucky 7. I don't think these even have it in here yet, but it will have them in there once we've kind of gone through the first hour. It just takes a little bit of time to get going. So let me know down below who you're going to get, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.